That might have been the opening. So again, I can see everything that you're doing. It says that my sound is not on. Not sure if we can, there we go. Okay, you're able to hear me now. So you're watching Cards of Destiny on Backline Comedy's live stream. This is an improv competition where you're going to see improvisers not only from all over the nation, but we have a couple from Canada as well. You should be really pumped for this show, really excited. You get to participate as the audience, as you're watching. You can comment. You're watching Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Go ahead and comment along. You'll be able to vote as well. Your favorite performers will move along to the next round. We have 3 different rounds. And when we get to the finals, the person who wins tonight wins half of anything that we raise. If you want to donate throughout the show, you can go to Venmo. It's at the Backline, or backlineimprov@gmail.com. Anything that you donate, put in hashtag Cards of Destiny, and the winner tonight will get half of anything. And the physical space here at the theater will get half as well. So you can help support the theater and the artist. Now, really excited for this show. I'm glad we already have a bunch of people commenting. It's really great to see. If you are watching this on Facebook or YouTube, make sure that you're watching on the actual live stream by us, Backline Comedy. If you're watching a post on someone's Facebook page, we won't see that. So as you're voting or you're commenting along, make sure you're watching our actual live stream. It's very important. We want to make sure your votes are counted. This is more important than government, everybody know. So we're going to get to our introductions here in just a minute. I also want to let you know that you can check us out on Patreon. It's patreon.com/backlinecomedy. We have a couple of really great supporters. We have our Backline royalty, Taylor Grote and Siddhartha Jain. We also have our patron saints, Trish Sullivan, Alex Portillo, Andrea Morton, and Brett Mentz. So thank you all very much. We have merchandise at teespring.com/store/the Backline shop with a dash between the Backline shop. And you can also, I already mentioned everything else. We're good. Let's go ahead and introduce all of our great performers, starting with Chris George.
Hello, everybody. My name is Chris George from the Chicago Improv Studio in Chicago, Illinois.
Hey there. My name is Claudia. I'm from Italy, but currently in Montreal.
Hi, I'm Mariana. I'm from Montreal, Canada.
Hi, I'm Garrett. I am currently in Chicago, Illinois.
Hi, I'm Ian Zandy. I am from Pack Theater in Second City here in Los Angeles.
Hi, everybody. I'm Melanie Leon, and I'm here in Orlando, Florida, representing SAC Comedy Lab.
Hey guys, my name is Faustino. I'm here from Las Vegas, Nevada, representing Vegas Theater Hub Comedy Sports and the Inner City Longform Improv Jam on Facebook.
Great, and that is officially everybody that will be performing, participating here. We're gonna have 3 different rounds. First 2 rounds, each performer will get a minute and a half. I will pick a card for them out of this deck. Each card has a different challenge. I'm not gonna bore you with all of the challenges right now, but as I pull each one, I'll explain them briefly so you understand. The improviser as well. They will get a minute and a half. You will give the suggestion, and then at the end, you will vote. At the end of each round, we'll find out who moves on and who doesn't. So real quick, before we start, one more time, just to kind of test and see how much people are watching, how much people are voting, I'd really love to see just one more time, one more comment, something yay, a thumbs up. If there's someone you saw that you're supporting or someone that already seems like the person you're going to want to vote for, go ahead and comment their name. Really love to see it.
Right.
All right. Now, you're also going to be able to hear during these scenes the laughter from the other improvisers. Most of them will be watching as well. So we'll all be watching. Some of them will have their audio on. Then Chris George is going to be up first. So he'll be returning first game. Chris, did you win once?
I have never.
Oh, okay. I thought you did. I'm sorry to call you out that you haven't. He deserves to win them. We'll see.
Thank you for rubbing it in.
Yeah. All right. So seeing a lot of people posting. We got a fan of Chris George and Melanie on here. Excellent. If you're supporting someone specifically, go ahead and say, hey, what's up? Oh, someone also called you Tom Hardy. So I think that was your
Thank God that person is back again.
That is nobody in particular. And then someone asked, what's the competition? So this is an improv competition, especially if you've just tuned in. Each improviser is going to do a 1.5-minute long scene. They will get a challenge based on these cards here. And other improvisers for most of these challenges can help them out or hurt them if they want. So what we're going to do here, Chris George is going to get a challenge. I'm going to start the timer. And then at the end, you will decide if he moves on to the next round. So your first challenge, Queen. Queen means is Queen lyrics. Chris can only speak in Queen lyrics. So there can be other improvisers that come on. They can say whatever they'd like, but Chris can only respond with Queen lyrics, as in the band Queen. For anyone who may be too young to know that, all right? No. I'm going to start the timer here in just a second, as soon as I stop my video here, and other improvisers, again, can join in. Only speaking in Queen lyrics, and begin.
We are the champions, my friends. That's right. We will rock you.
Tell him, coach. We need motivation. Tell him, coach.
I'm going to make a supersonic man out of you.
We're under pressure.
Don't stop me. Don't stop me. Woo, woo, woo.
Coach, I don't think my heart's in the game. I don't think my heart's in the game.
Do you want to ride my bicycle?
Honestly, I think a bicycle would help. I'm just afraid I'm going to lose.
You want to ride my bicycle?
You know what, coach? You're right. I'm going to go hop out back and ride your bicycle. I'll be back in a few.
I'm Mr. Fahrenheit. Call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm going at the speed of light.
Hey, Mr. Fahrenheit, I have your mail here.
We will rock you.
Excuse me?
Mama, I just killed a man. I put a gun against his head.
All right, and that is time.
Woo!
Yay!
With only Queen lyrics, you just died right now. Moves on to the next round. If you want him to move on, anything like a thumbs up, a congratulations, yay, love, Chris, whatever. If you're watching on Twitch, there should be a poll. So go ahead and fill out that poll if you're watching Twitch. The comments, as far as the voting, only goes for Facebook and YouTube. So if you're watching on Twitch, see that poll. If you don't see it, kind of. So moving on, next is Claudia. Claudia, your challenge here is 4. 4 is a brand new one here to Cards of Destiny called Foreplay All Day, where Claudia has to basically prep anything before it happens. Nothing can just happen, right? So if someone needs to open a door, maybe they have to oil the handle first, right? Whatever it might be, Claudia will have to prep anything before anything gets done, whether it's her or another character. This is the first time we're doing it, so let's see how this goes. Should be a lot of fun. What I need is, for the suggestion, let's go ahead and get the location. So a very specific location. Try to make it more than just like, oh, a house. Maybe it's a very specific room, or if you can go even more, maybe it's Greenland. I love that. Let's go more specific than just Greenland. Somewhere in Greenland. A community pool in Greenland. Great. So you're at a community pool in Greenland. Other improvisers can join along here. I'm going to start the timer in just a second as soon as I stop my video, and your time starts now.
Excuse me, lifeguard. I'd like to swim in the fast lane.
Oh, yeah, we need to fill up the pool first.
I noticed it was quite dry. So if we could just get some water, if there's a hose nearby.
Yeah, but my sister is calling me. I need to wait for my sisters to call, then we can have a chat, and then I might call the guy who fills the pool.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't mean to rush you. I have to get into work soon, and I noticed that I'm gonna go change. I'm gonna go change real quick. I'm gonna get in my swimsuit, and then we'll be good to go. The pool will be full.
Hold on, you can't quite change that. There's somebody in the changing room, so we need to wait for them to finish first.
Okay. So we're gonna fill the pool. You're gonna call your sister. As soon as that person is out, I'm gonna get in and swim.
There's a line actually. There's somebody before. There's like somebody ahead of you, and they're just they asked like an hour ago. So I'm gonna give them priority.
They asked an hour. Okay. I'm gonna get
waiting
online.
an hour.
And that is time. All right, that was Claudia that you're voting for here. If you want to, Claudia, move on to the next round. Make sure to comment if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. Go ahead and comment something like, yay, she did great, anything like that. Make sure it's up in the next 30 seconds. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure you fill out the poll. Answer that poll if you want Claudia to move on to the next round. If you are a fan of somebody, you're really supporting them, make sure you're voting. You're not just watching. It's great that you're watching, but we really want you to be participating. So go ahead and the poll should be at the top of the chat. If you're watching on Twitch, and again, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, just go ahead and comment something. Yay, Natalie, or not Natalie, I'm reading this. Yay, Claudia, if you want her to move on to the next round. Now, up next is Mariana.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
What's my card?
Your card is a 5.
5.
5 is a famous TV show abridged. So what we need is a very famous TV show, not one that just most people have heard of. A very famous, super famous TV show that we're all familiar with. Mariana is going to show us everything that happened in all 20 seasons or however many there might be for this famous TV show, acting it out with other people. Everything in a minute and a half, all the major. The very first one. I think this can count as famous. I don't know how many people have
nervous.
Seen it, but it's famous. Lassie.
Lassie. I mean, was there a storyline in Lassie?
Not sure, but we'll find out.
Great.
All right. So I'll start the timer here in just a second. I'm going to stop my video.
I hope there are no Lassie fans out there. I'm going to get some angry emails.
We might see some stuff made up. Who knows? And your time begins now.
Here she is, the most perfect puppy I've ever seen. And here I am on a farm, and I'm going to start a new life. Here she is.
Timmy, this is your dog now. You're solely responsible for it, I guess.
She's so smart. She's going to keep me safe. And I feel like other people safe too.
Well, I'm going to leave to go somewhere and leave you completely unattended for the next several weeks.
Cool. That's a reasonable thing to do for a little boy. All right. I'm going to call you Lassie.
I'm a well.
Lassie, why do you look so scared of the well? What was that? What was that?
Bark.
Someone's trapped in there.
Oh! Bark.
So, I don't remember if you are also the one who rescues them or if it's just an alert to me situation. So we're just going to go dive down that well, Lassie. Let's go.
Bark.
Little kid?
Yeah?
Here I am with my hero dog.
Bark.
So how do we get out of here?
Oh, crap. Oh. Guess this is why Lassie was canceled after only one episode.
I'm back from my several-week sojourn, but where is my boy and his little dog?
And,
Bark.
and that is a minute and a half. Everything you need to know about Lassie. I'll sum it up
Faithful.
there.
Faithful to the source.
So you decide right now, does Mariana move on to the next round? Make sure to comment right now if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure to fill out the poll. There's a poll there that you need to do for voting. So if you're watching on Twitch, fill out the poll. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, go ahead and comment right now if you want Mariana to move on to the next round. Up next, we have Garrett. Garrett, first time in Cards of Destiny here.
Excited to be here.
Your card is King. In true Omaha fashion, this is called Wild Kingdom. What's going to happen here is you will give a habitat, a very specific environment for this scene to take place where there's only going to be animals. So maybe it's under a rock in Malibu Beach. Maybe it's the outdoor porta potty. Whatever it is, only animals that can be in that region. So we need a very specific place where there might be animals. Ooh, this one might be in reference to Mariana before, but the Mariana Trench.
Huh?
Very excited to see what animals we find in the Mariana Trench. Guaranteed they're going to be lovely. So this scene will take place there. Only animals, no humans in this scene. And your time starts now.
Well, I'm a lobster and I just moved into the neighborhood. We're new here. We're so excited to be here down in the depths. We're from like 50 feet below the sea level, but we're so excited to meet our new neighbors down here deep in the trench.
Hello.
Oh, it's glorious.
Thank you. And it has no need to look at it besides for its beauty. I'm not dangerous, I promise.
It's so attractive. I hope we can get one of those on the rock that we're going to live under. Do you mind if I get close and touch that bright light? It's just very attractive to me.
I think you should come close. That's the neighborly way.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, oh,
Oh. Oh, my goodness. I lost a claw. Oh. This isn't like it was in the brochures. Oh my goodness. It's so frightening for a freshwater lobster to be down here.
You ever met a shark?
Oh, a shark. It's all teeth. All I can see is teeth. All I have is my one claw to grab myself.
It's time. All right. Now you decide if Garrett moves on to the next round. Make sure you're commenting on Facebook or YouTube. And again, if you're watching on Twitch, fill out the poll. It's very important. So if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, leave some sort of comment to let us know you want Garrett to move on. If you're watching on Twitch, fill out that poll. We are past halfway of the first round. So up next is Ian.
Hi.
All right, your challenge is, okay, so there are two of everything. It's very rare that two get pulled back to back, but that is the way Cards of Destiny works. It is Destiny. So we need a whole nother Wild Kingdom. Again, that was Wild Kingdom, a whole nother habitat where all the animals will live. So go ahead and type that in right now. Something different than the lowest place on earth. Okay. An AutoZone bathroom. All right. Really excited to see what kind of animals live in an AutoZone bathroom. Stop my video here, and your time starts now.
I don't know. They say I'm invincible after a nuclear disaster. I feel like I could probably survive an AutoZone. You know?
I don't have a head anymore.
I don't know. I feel like there's more out there in the world. I want to go explore, Dad.
Well, get out there and explore then, boy.
But can you imagine? Can you, Dad?
Is this the right oil filter can, or do I have to go with Pennzoil?
Mister,
Oh my gosh, what are you?
cockroach? I
Oh,
thought that was a parrot.
oh, yeah. Can you help me pick out an oil filter can?
Yeah, I've hung around these parts. I mean, I'm not paid per se, but I'm furloughed. I'm furloughed. I get benefits. But I'm not paid.
Wow, you sound like you're in a terrible situation. You should go move on to a new job.
A new job. I've never stepped outside of an AutoZone before, though. Let alone an AutoZone bathroom where we keep all the oil.
Well, why don't you go outside right now? I'm sure it's kind of nice in there. I'll go do my own work myself, I guess.
Sir.
What's up, dude? I'm a service dog.
And
I love the service dog.
Service dog, great. Just a second too late. Also, we did have a human. So typically, that will be without humans, but that was the last card. So no more Wild Kingdoms for us. You decide if Ian moves on, though. Ian is the one that we're judging here. Does Ian move on to the next round? Right, I had that right. Yeah, okay. Ian moves on. Does Ian move on to the next round? Make sure to comment now if it's Facebook or YouTube, or if you're watching on Twitch, make sure to fill out that poll. Moving on to the next person is Melanie.
Hello.
Hello. Your card is 7. 7 is slow motion. So this entire scene will take place in slow motion. Go ahead and type a situation, a scenario that might be fun to watch in slow motion. So go ahead and type what that scenario is, and we will see that whole scene. Anyone who is in this scene will be in slow motion. They will act or speak in slow motion. Go ahead and type that in right now. Ooh, a breakup fight. A breakup fight in slow motion. I will stop my video and your time begins now.
Coming from you want to know? Yes. I saw your phone. Would you two like some more water? You get
And time. All right. Woo! Okay. That was Melanie there in slow motion, breakup fight. You decide if Melanie moves on to the next round. Make sure to comment something now. Yay, thumbs up, anything like that. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure to fill out the poll. You have less than 30 seconds to do that. So make sure to do that right away. Let's see here. Faustino for the last person in the first round. Faustino.
Hello.
Hello. Also, this is the weekend we would usually have our improv festival, and Faustino was there last year. So were a few of these people, I guess, actually, Chris and Claudia. Some fun folks at our last festival. We didn't have it this year. Hopefully in Labor Day, right? Now, Faustino, your challenge is a 9. Ooh. 9 is 9 lives. Faustino has to be 9 different characters in a minute and a half.
Oh, gosh.
10 seconds a character. All the different voices, different characters, and other people can even be in this scene. What we need is the name of the first character. So what is the name of Faustino's first character? We'll start the scene. Mr. Rogers is the name of your first character. Faustino will be Mr. Rogers to start off with. Other people can be in this scene. I'm going to stop my video here, and your time begins now.
Isn't a beautiful day in the neighborhood, children? We expect to have our friend the mailman come in the door today.
It is a beautiful day, Mr. Rogers.
Get off my lawn! I told you you cannot sell Girl Scout cookies on my premises! Did I stutter?
I'm sorry.
Bless us, O Lord, for these our gifts which are about to receive from thy bounty. Through Christ our Lord, amen. Oh, man. I don't want to go to church anymore, Mom. I already went to grade school for it. Stupid. Gonna carry on finding this rock. Ooh, delicious, delicious caterpillars. Oh, no. I don't know how to count, so I don't know what number I'm on. Can somebody help me? Ooh, I found the Holy Grail! No, my newborn son, I don't want to kill him. Oh, do what he says, Go forward, fetch. Oh, shit, my stuff. Humanity. I got the job, right? Did I get the job? I can't count. I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
What's time? All right. Were you about to do whiskers? Is that what?
Okay. I don't know how many characters was that.
I did not. I should start counting them up here.
Gosh. All right. Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah. If anyone counted, I'd love to see what that total was. I think you hit 9, though. I'm pretty sure you did, or at least got pretty dang close there. So we are now tallying up. Make sure to vote right now if you want Faustino to move on. So some sort of on Facebook or YouTube, something like yay, excited, LOL, anything like that to let us know you want Faustino to move on. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure you're filling out that poll. It's also very important if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube that you're watching the actual stream, not just off of a link like someone's post on Facebook. You need to be watching the Backline Comedy actual live stream so we can see those comments and your votes actually matter there. Now, before we get into the second round, we're basically halfway through our show right now. Before we get to the second round, make sure that if you'd like to, the winner tonight to get a great grand prize, cash prize, go ahead and donate to Backline Improv. On Venmo, it's Backline, the Backline, messing this all up. Go to Venmo, it's @the Backline. Or if you go to PayPal, it's backlineimprov@gmail.com. And anything you donate, use hashtag Cards of Destiny. The winner of this show gets half of that. And you also get to support our theater. So half goes to the theater, half goes to the artist who wins tonight. Finishing up these polls here in just a second. I think we're about to get our results here. And then we will see who moves on to the second round. Also, make sure to stick around after this. We have a stand-up show. So if you want to watch a stand-up show at the end here, looks like everyone will be moving on to the second round, which is great news. Now, from the second round to the last round, we're going to go from 7 down to about 3. So over half the people will be out. That doesn't mean you need to vote any more strict. Go ahead and vote the same way you do. We'll just be, as we're adding up our tallies, only picking the top 3 of those votes. So still vote for all the people you want to. Make sure you're still supporting them. I hope you're all excited. If you're watching this right now, again, it's a great chance to just say, yay, I'm excited for the second round. If there's anyone that you think is going to win, I'd love to see that prediction right now. Let's just go ahead and start. We're going to go in reverse order. So Faustino is last. This time he will be first. So Faustino, come on.
Wait,
back.
what? Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say stick to the piano, but I guess let's do what the fans say.
Faustino, your card is an 8. Now this one is John Wick, which means everybody will be trying to kill Faustino. No one will succeed. Okay, so everyone will enter the scene trying to kill Faustino. No one will succeed, and he might even end up killing them in return. We'll find out. Any way that they try to kill him, it will not work because he's just too skilled. So I'm going to stop my video here and start your timer. And your time begins now.
I want the Baconator. I'm going to go get a Baconator today.
Oh, do you want to order now, or do you want to come back?
No, you gotta let me get a chance to just think about it for a second. Like, I don't know if I want the large size or the Son of Baconator or Baconator Baby. Just give me a second.
I actually already got a Baconator Baby, but I don't really want it. It's been in my car for like 3 hours, but you could take it.
Have a complimentary basket of cheese fries as well.
Okay, I'll grab it. Oh no, the basket slipped out of my hands.
Ah, it burns! It burns!
Oh gosh. Oh, I should get like a wet napkin. Okay. I'm sorry. Can I have more time, please? Okay, I'm gonna go look. Maybe I want the snack wrap or the chicken wrap. I don't know. I'll ranch. Mayonnaise, is that a topping?
Hey, you're holding up the line.
I'm sorry, sir. Sorry, I'm just trying. I want to make a good decision about ordering my food.
Yeah. Well, you should have thought about that before you stepped into Wendy's.
What? I'm sorry. Oh no! Smacked his head by accident. What's that?
Dad.
Oh, smacked her by accident. Ow! Whoa, daughter. Oh, I'm sorry. I backhanded you.
Ow. Dad, we haven't eaten in 3 days.
I heard that humans die after the 3rd day and a second.
All right. That is time. That was Faustino there, aka John Wick. So.
Whoops.
You decide right now. Does Faustino move on to the finals? Go ahead and comment right now with a thumbs up. Yay if you want him to move on, or if you're on Twitch, make sure to fill out that poll. It's very important. Up next is going to be Melanie.
Hello again.
Hello again. Your card is a Jack. Jack is don't know Jack. So Melanie's character cannot know anything that's asked or expected. Her character just doesn't know how to do it. So what's the first thing that Melanie doesn't know how to do? Excuse me. What's the first thing Melanie doesn't know how to do? Go ahead and type that in right now. Someone says you have a sweet printer. Melanie.
Thank you.
Showing it off there. What's the first thing Melanie doesn't know how to do? Go ahead and type that in right now. And then anything that's asked or expected, she will not know how to do. Use an ATM. It says ATM machine, but I'm going to just say ATM. So I'll stop my video here, and your time starts now.
Pin number. Pin.
You got to take your money out of there. Take your money out of the ATM.
No, I don't. The little flap thingy, it's just closed. You can't get the money out. It's closed. I'm just gonna leave it.
I'm gonna stab you if you don't give me that money.
I don't give you.
Freeze! This is a gunned, armed robbery.
Oh man.
I've got my legs up instead of my hands. What can I do?
What? I have a gun.
I'm making sure there's nothing in my feet. It's fine.
I don't know. Are you trying to steal something too, buddy?
Hey, you two look nice. I don't know. Maybe we could be friends once I figure out how to get the money out of the machine. It says PIN.
Well, we don't have any money, and I didn't grow up with any friends or a father.
Because this is how we make friends.
I'd be your friend, honestly. I'm not going to get the money at this point. That guy's got a gun, so I'll be your friend.
No, I don't. You know what? Friendship is more important. Oh, no. Oh, I shot myself.
Okay, I'm going to stop the bleeding. It's just coming out faster.
And time. All right. Excellent. I'm pretty sure punching someone a bunch of times is how you stop the bleeding.
That's the first time I've tried, and I think it was very successful.
Bruce Lee would have been jealous of that speed there. All right. So you decide if Melanie moves on to the final round. Go ahead and comment now. Thumbs up, an LOL, yay, Melanie, anything like that if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure that you're filling out the poll. There's a poll for each person. Fill that out if you want Melanie to move on to the next round. Now, up next is Ian.
Hi.
Hi, Ian. Your challenge is a 10. 10 is max emotion here. Go ahead and give an emotion that we're going to see Ian have at a 10 the entire scene. So he'll start the scene at a 10, and throughout the entire scene, stay at a 10, no matter what anyone else does. Frustration is the emotion. So Ian will be frustrated to the max for a whole 90 seconds here. I'm going to stop my video, and your time starts now.
I just don't get it. Why won't all the kernels pop inside of the microwave? It's a basket. It's in the little bag, and I paid like $5 a bag for this. So this is high quality, premium stuff inside of this microwavable popcorn. Why won't it pop? I get my money. So know what I did the other day? I went to www.orville-rockenbacher.com and I wrote them a message.
And we heard you, so we're writing you a letter back, and we're sending you 1,000 bags of popcorn pre-popped. Here you go. Congratulations.
Yeah. Well, know what? It came a day late. It came a day late because I had a popcorn festival. That's right. I had a popcorn festival. And know what? There are kids in need out there. There are kids who need this popcorn, and those kids lived a whole day delayed of popcorn.
Hey, it's me, the orphan David, and we're good. We actually found extra popcorn, so we were cool that day.
Are you? You don't have to be so condescending, Orphan David, if that's your real name. Huh? No, what? There's too many orphans in this world. Has anyone ever thought about that? Maybe there should be less orphans.
Well, people give us popcorn, but they don't adopt us, is the problem.
They go hand in hand. Okay, you know what? But buy an orphan, get him popcorn free. That's my policy.
Hey, adopt this orphan or you're out of here, buddy.
All right. Time. All right. That was 90 seconds there for deciding if Ian moves on to the final. So go ahead and comment on Facebook or YouTube right now. Or if you're watching on Twitch, make sure to fill out the poll. He was labeled as Lewis Black and Larry David had a stressed out baby.
I'll take it.
By nobody in particular there on Twitch. Again, make sure you're filling out the poll. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, make sure to type in something encouraging like yay, thumbs up if you want Ian to move on to the finals. Up next is Garrett. Garrett, your challenge is Queen. The other Queen. Only Queen lyrics. Garrett can only speak in Queen lyrics. And let's see here. Other people do not have to. What did I ask for this? I don't remember what I asked for this last one, but for this one, let's go ahead and get the first Queen lyric that Garrett says. So what's the first Queen lyric? Go ahead and type that in right now that Garrett will speak in this scene to start things off with. And then other characters can enter. They can say whatever they like, but Garrett can only speak in Queen lyrics. Open Your Eyes is the first one. So Open Your Eyes is the first lyric that you will start the scene with. I'm going to stop my video here, and your time begins now.
Open your eyes. Look up to the skies and see.
Where am I? Who are you? Why have you kidnapped me?
I'm just a poor boy. Nobody loves me.
Okay, you have yet to explain who you are and why I'm in your basement.
I need somebody to love.
Okay. Is that me? What? Am I a prisoner? Will you let me go?
No.
You will not let me go? Let me go. Let me go.
Something about sympathy. We are the champions.
The two of us together.
We are the champions.
Of what?
I'm in love with my car.
Okay, then it sounds like you found somebody to love already, and I don't know why I'm here.
And time. All right. So find the exciting conclusion of that psychological thriller. That was Garrett. You decided Garrett moves on to the finals. Go ahead, and if you're watching Facebook or YouTube, go ahead and type some sort of comment, yay, anything like that. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure to fill out that poll right away. Somebody says Garrett freezes at all the best moments. Go ahead and comment on Facebook or YouTube again, or on Twitch. Go ahead and fill out the poll if you want Garrett to move on to the finals. Up next is Mariana.
Hello.
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 Your challenge is a 4. No, 4 is foreplay all day. So,
All right.
again, we had this one before, but this will be nothing can be done without preparing it. So anything, Mariana will be responsible for prepping anything before it gets done. Everyone will try to do things, or you might try to do things. It must be prepped first. So let's go ahead and get the first thing that needs to be done. What is that first thing there? And go ahead and type that in. The first, changing an adult diaper, okay? Worst place for foreplay. All right, changing an adult diaper. I will stop video, and your time begins now.
Okay, so you look a little uncomfortable. I'm gonna get through this. I'm going to get to it. I think first we need to take care of the smell. So maybe I'll just light some candles. Okay? Okay, and then we'll get right to this. It's okay, it happens. Hey, you've had a lot of Mountain Dew today. But first the candles, okay? Yeah? Yeah, do you want blackberry or vanilla?
Vanilla.
Vanilla, okay. Oh, the wick came out of this one. Do you have anything we could use as a wick? Like a piece of string or?
I have a pencil.
Perfect, okay. So do you have a pencil sharpener?
I have really sharp teeth.
Great. So could you just carve off some strips of wood and then we'll just stick one of those. Good. Okay, so your situation isn't keeping you from doing too much. Thank you. Okay, now, the feng shui in here is all wrong. If you want me to put a candle, I'm gonna have to move all of your furniture.
I'm a Leo, so please do.
Oh.
And time. That is a minute and a half. Do Leos have poor feng shui? I don't know. Okay. Now, you decide if Mariana moves on to the final round. Make sure if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube to comment now. If you're watching on Twitch, go ahead and fill out that poll. All right. And let's see here. Up next is Claudia. Oh, pulled 2 up soon. All right, let me reshuffle these here. Claudia, your challenge is 5. Famous TV show abridged. So a lot of repeats on this one here. Famous TV show abridged. We need a brand new TV show. You can mention one that you mentioned before that didn't get picked, not Lassie again. This next one. I will say DuckTales just isn't famous enough. Now, while I love DuckTales, I appreciate I appreciate it. We need a famous TV show, and I don't quite feel like DuckTales passes that. Saved by the Bell, I will count, though. So,
Haven't seen it.
You haven't seen Saved by the Bell? Well, unfortunately for you, it's a way more famous show than DuckTales. All right. Well, you do know DuckTales, right?
Yeah, I mean, Donald Duck and the Ducklings. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Claudia, I've never seen Saved by the Bell before, so I feel you.
I hadn't seen Lassie.
Okay.
You know what? DuckTales was said first. You happen to know that one. So while I wouldn't count it as super famous, we're going to go for that one. Okay? So for all the people who have not seen DuckTales, you're about to see it all here in 90 seconds. So I will be starting the timer here in just a second. Let me stop my video, and your time begins now.
Okay, so I'm Donald Duck, and my nephews are all coming for dinner tonight. And I think, I'm not super sure, but I think they found like a jar that if you rub it, a genies come out, and it can grant all your wishes.
Uncle Donald, it's Huey. I found a jar.
What's in it? I heard something before, but I want to hear it first time from you.
We were scared to rub it, Donald. We thought you would.
Okay. Something's happening.
Ooh! Whoops, two genies.
It's two genies.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh, sorry. I guess we're doing this now.
We're done. It's a double genie bottle. That happens sometimes. You know how like eggs sometimes have two yolks?
Yeah, sometimes people have quadruplets.
So what's your deal, strange creature?
Ooh, I can grant one wish.
I grant a bunch of meaningless wishes.
Whoa.
I want both. I kind of want like infinite amount of chocolates and peace in the word.
Oh.
Donald, do you want each of your nephews to vote? There's 3 of us.
Okay, you guys get one vote, the 3 of you together.
I say take all the meaningless wishes. I'm Huey.
I'm Louie, and I say do all the meaningless wishes.
And it's time before we get to Louie. All right.
I believe that was one episode of DuckTales.
Also, Donald Duck was not in any of those episodes, I'm pretty sure. Scrooge McDuck, considering there. Scrooge McDuck, who for some reason
like 5. I don't remember.
Who for some reason picked chocolate and world peace instead of a bunch of gold coins to swim in. All right. That was the DuckTales in 90 seconds, just the way I remember it. And you decide, does Claudia move on to the finals? If you do want her to move on to the finals, make sure you're on Facebook or YouTube to be commenting. If you're watching on Twitch, fill out that poll. We just have one person left in the second round. And then the final round is only one scene. So we're almost done with this show. Up next, and the final person in the second round is Chris George. Chris, your challenge is 8. 8 is John Wick. Now, just to be clear, everyone is trying to kill you. Ideally, we went for a lot of long kills last time, some heart disease and stuff like that. Let's try to amp this up with some more direct, on the moment type killing you.
I'm sorry.
Guns or throwing knives or whatever it might be. Let's try to kill Chris here. And no one will succeed. Everyone will try to kill Chris. No one will succeed. What is the let's do this. What's the location? What's a location where we might not expect a violent scene to happen? It's a location we might not expect a violent scene to happen. Go ahead and type that in now. A petting zoo. Great. So John Wick style, going down into petting zoo. Hopefully no little puppies die. All right. And your time starts now.
I only paid a quarter, so I'll give this little bit of feed to this horse here. There we go, horse. Yeah, oh, what a good horse! What a great horse! All right, well, moving on. Oh, hello. This is a koala, squirrel maybe. All right.
Stompity, 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 stomp.
Ah! I take your horseshoes off of your hooves and use them as boomerangs to slit your throat.
I'm a fucking puppeteer, man.
That was a close one. Oh, hello again, little squirrel. Yes, and a cha-cha-cha to you as well.
Cha-cha-cha. Good day.
Nice to meet a nice squirrel. Oh, and what animal are you?
Hello, sir. Do you have any food? I'm a duck with nunchucks.
Oh, it's an orphan with nunchucks. It's orphan nunchucks. Take your nunchucks and use them to choke you. Yeah. Have your home in hell, orphan.
This is my farm. Are you killing my animals?
Good day. Only those that tried
And that's time. All right. Melanie kind of looked like what's his name from Machete? Danny. Was it Danny Trejo? There you go.
Yeah.
Now, you decide. Does Chris move on to the finals? Even though he did just slit a puppet horse. All right. Does Chris move on to the finals? If you're watching Facebook or YouTube, make sure to type that in right now. If you're watching Twitch, make sure to fill out the poll. You have less than 30 seconds to get all of that in right away. Make sure you're voting. Make sure that vote counts. Before we get to the final round here, if you're watching, anything that you donate goes in. Half of it goes to the winner tonight. Half of it goes to support the Backline. We do have, you can go to Venmo, it's at the Backline, or if you go through PayPal, it's backlineimprov@gmail.com. Anything you do, just hashtag Cards of Destiny. You can do it throughout the night. So if you're watching this like on your phone and you're like, well, I don't want to cut away. To do that real quick, you can always do it after the show. It's all the same. So let's see here. Should be getting our results here in just a second. Just got them here. And ooh, all right. So we have 2 people who are definitely good, and then we have 3 people who are tied for 3rd. So what we're going to do right now, let's do this. We're going to have a kind of a qualifying round. So the 3 people who are tied for 2nd or 3rd, however you want to consider that here, I'm going to put them all in a scene together. They will all get 1 challenge as a group, and then whoever you vote for out of those 3 will move on to the final. So we got 2 scenes left. So this is going to have Ian, Mariana, and Chris. So the 3 of you are all trying to get into that number 3 spot right now. Chris, where you at?
Sorry, pressing buttons. All right, let's do it.
So they're all going to get 1 challenge. They will do a scene, and they will all get the same challenge. This scene is just going to be 1.5 minutes long. You will vote for your favorite person. So you can see their names on there, but raise your hand real quick so people can see Ian, Mariana, and Chris. All right, so you will vote for your favorite person at the end of this scene. Who it is that you'd like to see? Your challenge is 10. Oh boy. So they're all going to have max emotion. They're all going to have the same emotion, riding it at a 10 for the whole time. This should be chaos. What is that emotion? Go ahead and type that in right now. The emotion all 3 of them will have at a 10. Ooh, suspicious. All right. Sorry, let me figure this out here. I'm going to stop my video. I will start the timer. Again, they get 90 seconds, and then you will vote for your favorite, and your time begins now.
Say that again.
I said,
Why not?
Why do you want me to say my words again?
The other guy's been pretty quiet.
Yeah! Why don't you say my words again?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like who cut the cheese. The
Uh-huh.
person who says who cut the cheese is always the one who cut the cheese.
Why are you always talking about cutting cheese?
'Cause I was a chef in another life.
I don't believe in reincarnation.
I don't believe in belief.
Is that because you're an atheist?
Well,
Who's that?
are you? Are you an atheist?
Who wants to know?
Some people.
I got 3 people who want to know.
Name them.
Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Whoa.
Whoa. I don't know if I believe that they could be one entity.
But they're also 3
And-
entities?
Yeah, all right.
Suspicious.
decide
Religious
right now.
philosophy.
Vote in. Is it going to be Ian, Mariana, or Chris? Go ahead and get that vote in right away. You have less than 30 seconds here, so if it's on Twitch, go ahead and fill out that poll. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, make sure to comment the name of the person that you want. Only vote for one person. Who is it that you want to move on to the final round? You will decide who will be joining. And the other 2 people, by the way, here, the other 2 people who were in the finals are Melanie and Garrett. So which one of these 3 will be joining Melanie and Garrett in the finals? The 3 of those will get another challenge, which I'll be giving here in a moment. As you're watching this and you're thinking, I'd love to see this again, every Saturday at 7 p.m., featuring a number of great guests. Tonight, we didn't even have any folks from here in Omaha, but next week, we have actually quite a fun lineup of people who were from Omaha who've spread out in the world, in California, Chicago, elsewhere. So check out next week, especially if you're from Omaha and you want to see where all the people from Omaha are doing. Check that out. And in 2 weeks, a very special Cards of Destiny as well, featuring a very specific cast from a very specific festival. Without going too much into it, a group of improvisers who all went to the worst festival ever have become friends, and we'll be meeting together in a reunion to do that special Cards of Destiny. So check out that in 2 weeks from now. All right, Chris is the one who moves on. Now, we did have some surprisingly low voter turnout in that last poll, so I'm not quite sure why. I think everyone was a little nervous about voting for someone. That's perfectly fine. Who is it that moves on? But so with Chris, we have Melanie, and we have Garrett. This final scene will just be the 3 of them. They will get 3 minutes. 3 minutes to do one scene where they all get the same challenge. And that challenge is okay. 6 is truly evil. The goal here is to be as evil as possible. So let's get a situation that is not evil, that does not seem too evil. Some sort of scenario, some sort of situation that does not seem evil. And the 3 of them will be competing to be the most evil person, basically. The very first thing that came up was snow day. I like that, snow day. Not an evil thing at all, unless you've seen The Shining. So, I will stop my video here. They will get 3 minutes, and your time starts now.
I'm making myself as warm as I can to melt all the snow so you can't play in the snow. Body heat.
I'm not gonna shovel the sidewalks anymore. Anyone who slips, slips.
I looked in both of your backpacks and I found undone homework. You're gonna have to read all day.
Well, if you're gonna read, You're going to read in school because I'm going to make everybody go back to school today.
You know what? Let's go back to school because I have 1.5 pounds of gum sitting under my desk ready to chew and spit through a straw directly at your airway.
Yeah, well, my airways stink right now. All I eat is onions and garlic.
You thought those were onions?
And dog shit.
You thought that was
the most
dog
evil
shit?
cuisine of all.
Yeah,
Listen,
I thought it was dog shit. Was I mistaken in my
You were mistaken. You thought dog shit would be something I would give you? That's too kind. No. No, 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 no. It was dog shit that had been consumed by a zebra, pooped back out from the zebra, eaten by a giraffe, traveled all the way down its neck, pooped back out, and then rolled in that aforementioned gum that I had chewed with my teeth that I do not brush because I'm melting the snow with my body.
Oh, you thought that was a zebra, huh? No, that was your elderly grandmother in a zebra costume. You force-fed her and then collected her droppings.
Oh, well, you thought that was the grandma droppings that you ate. Well, I replaced the whole concoction. I ate that myself, and I blended up a burger from Applebee's and fed you that.
What's interesting about this is this all seems to rely on the fact that you think we love our grandmother, when in fact, I locked her in the school that we're not in, and we'll see if she ever makes it out. I left her one puzzle like an escape game, but it doesn't have an answer. No, there's no answer.
Oh, you thought that was your grandmother you were treating poorly? No, I kidnapped you from your grandmother when you were a baby, and I've been keeping your grandmother locked away in my cellar, eating nothing but Jolly Ranchers for the last 30 years.
Wait, does that make you my grandfather?
Yes.
Well, I hate you, grandfather. Take that. Grandma!
It's me.
My wife?
It's 3 minutes. All right. A soap opera like you've never seen before. All right. That was Truly Evil was the challenge. You decide. Actually, let's get all 3 of them up real quick as people are voting here. Just real quick. So we had Garrett, go ahead and wave. Garrett, wave. Great. Chris, wave. And Melanie, wave. Great. You decide right now. Now you can all disappear again. Great. You decide right now who moves or who wins this whole thing. Who considers themselves, or we all consider them, the champion here at Cards of Destiny. Go ahead and type their name in if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. And if you're watching on Twitch, fill out that poll. Make sure to get that filled in. And again, Facebook or YouTube, type the name. We had Garrett, Melanie, Chris. Go ahead and fill out the name of the person you think should win this whole thing. And if it's on Twitch, go ahead and fill out that poll. You've got, we'll say less than 20 seconds. Go ahead and fill that out real quick here before we get our results. And if you want to contribute, we've got $40 raised so far. While it's not a whole lot, it's something, and we really appreciate it. Half goes to the winner tonight, half goes to supporting the theater itself. So if you want to donate, it's Venmo, it's at the Backline, or PayPal, the Backline in all right, a little audio there. We're about to get our results in here in just a second. I think I got them. Ooh. Now, as of right now, we have a tie. Not a single person on Facebook or YouTube have voted. So if you're watching on those, make sure you're watching the actual live stream. If you're not, hurry up and jump over because we did have a tie for first place here. So if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, or if you're watching on Twitch, make sure you're filling out that poll. I guess what we have to do here, we have one tiebreaker here. So let's do this. Chris and Melanie. Chris, you've been in the last 2 scenes, 3, I guess. You're going to be in another one here. This is just going to be between Chris and Melanie. Who is it that wins here? They're each going to get a challenge, and for the sake of this, and because we've already done a lot of this, we're only going to do a minute-long scene. So they get 60 seconds, only 60 seconds, to do 9 is 9 lives. Both of them have to be 9 characters. Characters. 60 seconds. That means the character gets over 2 seconds. This is going to be pure chaos here. I'm excited to see it. I hope you are. I'm going to start the timer here in just a second, and then I'm going to stop my video, and your time begins now.
Is that my cute little grandson with the biggest teeth I've ever seen?
Pip, Pip, cheerio, please stop pulling on me. Please, when I'm smoking me pipe.
Woof, 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 woof. I see you've met the dog. He likes What? What? When you're in this house, you have to speak up. The butler is half deaf.
What? Oh, now I can hear you. What?
That's a cracker. Quack.
And that is how I became a Shakespearean actor, to be or not to be.
I just feel like you brag all the time, Uncle Ben. Like, I feel like I get that you're Shakespeare. Don't make fun of your Uncle Ben. He tries real hard. He got one play.
I ain't going back in there. I came out here to take out the
Time. All right. I don't know if either of them hit 9, but they were both pretty close there for only having 60 seconds. So you decide right now, is it going to be Melanie or Chris? Get that vote in right now if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. Just type it in, Melanie or Chris. Who is it that goes on? If you're watching on Twitch, fill that poll out. You have less than 30 seconds to get that poll filled out. Vote for your favorite. Is it Melanie or Chris? Who is it that wins the whole Cards of Destiny for the night? And again, tune in next week. It's every Saturday at 7. It's been one of my favorite shows that we do. We also have other great shows next week. We have an open mic that's been doing really great that has 40 people who do a set, 40 different people who do a set every Tuesday night. And next Thursday, there's Backline has Dr. Oak's comedy rap battles. So if you want to see some rap battles, IMC that. I'm really excited about it. We have some really great talent in it. And I think you're really going to love that. And if you want to compete, if you're like, yes, I also freestyle, go ahead and get a hold of me. And we're always adding people to that. Not enough people freestyle in the comedy world. So we're going to be getting our results here. Ooh, it was a close one by 1 vote. Your winner tonight is Melanie.
Whoa, hello.
Hello. Do you want to say anything to your fans?
Thank you all so much. It's been a pleasure playing with this team and playing for you. And I hope that you'll keep coming back and watching Backline comedy shows through Twitch and other venues that they have. They're a great theater, and it's an absolute honor to come from all the way from Florida to play for you all. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Greatly appreciated.
Yes, thank you. Also, I just realized, I don't know how I messed this up. I misread it. It was actually a tie. But you know what? We already had a tiebreaker.
Bullshit!
We already had a tiebreaker, so we're just going to consider them both winners. Okay, Chris?
Yay! We're both winners!
High five! I don't know what side you're on.
This is the first time we've ever had 2 people tie even after tiebreakers. So really excited to see that. Congratulations, both Melanie and Chris. Hopefully you see them again here. And thank you all very much. I hope you've had a great time and have a great night.